How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can use your Shanling M1 with an external DAC. So this is, as you can see, the M1 by Shanling, and this is obviously a bit used up now, but it's still in perfect condition apparently. And I'm going to show you how to use it with a USB DAC like this one. This is the FIO Q1. I've been using blue tack on here, and that's one of the things I'm going to bring into the video. So other than these two, you're going to need another thing, and that's obviously the missing link between the both of these devices. And you're also going to need to do something with the set up the M1 so you can actually support the DACs. So what you're going to need is a cable. Now I got this cable by accident because the eBay listing was exactly the same as the other cable that I was actually supposed to get. Now I can't send it back because it came from China, which is gonna take, it's gonna be too much to send back. But what you're gonna want is, if you look closely to this cable, this is a micro USB to a micro USB cable. Now the problem is the Shanling M1 has a USB-C cable, and so the other cable that I was gonna buy is a little more expensive, but it's not gonna break your budget. Is a USB-C to a micro USB cable. Now in the future, hopefully we will see some USB DACs with USB-C, so you can actually use this, just like without any conversion or something. But because I ordered this by accident, I ordered also the an adapter from micro USB to USB-C. And so this is what you're gonna need in order to connect these both together. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how you set this up to work with a USB DAC. So let's go ahead and jump into our settings over here. You scroll down, let me just see if there are any options that you can set. Now this USB mode, it doesn't affect whatever you're doing as a DAC or whatnot. That's only if you connect it with the PC. This Dsd output, I always recommend you set it to DOP. And that basically means it's gonna use DSD over PCM, so it's basically gonna be like PCM going through, but it's gonna be the DSD data. Next, you wanna go ahead and update your M1 to 1.12 or above. Now it originally comes with, I think, 1.11. So just upgrade it with the following the website on the Shanling website and all, and you should be able to update it. Basically, you just put the update file on the memory card and you just click update this, and it will, if it picks up the file, update the system, and that should actually update your M1 to 1.12. Okay, next we're gonna jump into the play settings, and obviously everybody should have this on 100, the maximum volume limit. Now default volume, I'm gonna assume you're gonna be using it with an external DAC all the time. So I have it set to 100. This is gonna act as if it's a line out, because if you do use a lower volume, it's gonna be quieter on the DAC, so that's not gonna be nice. I am planning on using this always with my USB DAC, so I'm just gonna have it on 100. Basically, if I just turn the MP3 player, the music player on, it will have the volume set to 100 by default, and then everything else is whatever you want it to be, I guess. So that basically means you've got a set up. Now the main part is you update this to 1.12, otherwise it's not gonna support the DACs properly and all this and all that, and it's gonna just piss you off. So next, what you're gonna wanna do is connect this to the DAC. Now connecting the DAC is actually really simple. It's like connecting your phone with the charger, but in this case I think the M1, whenever you restart it, you're gonna have to re-plug the DAC in. I haven't really tested that, but let's go ahead and do this anyways. So you want to grab the DAC and you want to put one USB side of the cable into the DAC. And one thing I realized about this cable is it's a little stiff. It doesn't like to really make a U shape really easily, because I think it's slim. I have to really push it down, so it actually makes my M1 actually sit on top of it. Now if it was the Cord Mojo, then since that is a bit of a DAC, I think it would work perfectly for that. Also, I'm not really sure if this adapter is gonna put tension on the USB-C socket on the MP3, I mean the music player, but I haven't really. It is a really tight fit, I mean, as in like it's really sturdy and it really gets in there. I don't think it should break the M1's USB-C port, but yeah, so I think it's gonna be fine. Go ahead and plug this in, but I'm not really too happy about that. Obviously it's my fault, I guess. And then you can go ahead and play your music, and it's not going to push the audio out to the DAC unless you obviously turn it on. So if you turn it on, it's going to say audio equipment connected, and I think this is because we're on the firmware, the 1.12. It did say on the improvement list that it had better support for DACs now, so I think that's why it actually so if I go ahead and turn it off, I think it will say it's disconnected. So audio equipment disconnected. So it's pretty straightforward, I guess. So that's basically how you connect a USB DAC with an M1. Okay, yeah, I don't like this adapter. It's really slippy. It doesn't really like to come out. But yeah, you're just gonna need this cable, and as long as you have it on version 1.12, it should work with any DAC out there. I think any USB DAC. And that will work. So I think I really love this MP3 player because of that, and I also bought it because of the fact that you can use USB DACs. You can basically use the Chord Mojo and beat every other MP3 player or music player on the market in terms of sound quality, or at least that's what I think. Is my opinion. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you again in another video.